Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday. I had to think about it for a second because it's been a bit of another busy day. Some good things came out of today, fortunately, but it has been a busy day all the same. So I'm again almost 4 o'clock, just starting my recording. Um, I'm hoping as the week progresses, things will start to slow down a little bit. I do know tomorrow I have like this 2 hour meeting I'm in. I also have another meeting that comes up later tonight that I have to tend to. But more importantly, let's talk about my Roomba. So I love my Roomba. I've had my Roomba for 2 years now. I have one of the older models. It's not like the newest, highest, most fanciest. Um, I bought it 2 years ago just because I really wanted one, and everybody said, "Oh, they're the greatest thing" when you read them online, and I was like, it's a robot vacuum. How good can it be, right? How can it replace my regular vacuum? 2 years later, I still use it pretty much every day. So that tells you right there, I love my Roomba. I've had to replace the filter on it several times, and I've replaced the brushes on it, and the little side brush and the main wheel brushes. But I bought those on Amazon, and they weren't that expensive. It came with filters, so you can buy a whole kit. Love my Roomba. If you're thinking about getting a Roomba, if you have pets, that's the key. If you have pets, you want a Roomba. Watch it around them, especially if you have dogs, or cats for that matter, but if you have dogs especially. I have 2 cats. They don't typically come out while the Roomba's out because I keep them put away for that, because the youngest one likes to attack it. He likes to chase after the brushes on the side, which messes her up, and ultimately that's why you have to replace the side brushes. But if you have a dog, it could also do the same thing. It could try to eat the Roomba. But make sure that, you don't have any dog surprises in the house, because the Roomba will just smear it all over the place. I saw videos on that. But needless to say, I love my Roomba so much that last year I got one for my mom and dad, one for my sister and her husband, as well as my niece and her now fiance. I love my Roomba. I used to program it so that it would run every day. So when I left in the morning, about an hour, 30 minutes to an hour after I left, it would start up and vacuum the whole house. And then it returns back to its charging dock when it's done, which is fantastic. You change out the little dust bin at the bottom. Really easy to do, easy to keep clean and maintain. And it does a wonderful job. It fits under the bed without a problem. It fit under my old couch and the couch that I have in my office, which is the love seat from that set. It fits under that just fine. My new couch, it does not fit under so well. It doesn't fit underneath the edge. It's just like by that much, it doesn't fit. So unfortunately, it does not clean under there, but it does clean under some of the cabinets that I have. But you have to watch it. The little sensor that sticks up gets hung. That's really the only thing that prevents it from going under the couch, is the sensor that sticks up on the top. Its little nose, if you will. She does have, I call her a her, because her name is Dizzy. Because the first time I turned her on, she just started doing this weird dizzy pattern all over the place. And I called her Dizzy because I was like, she looks like she's drunk. She does have 2 googly eyes on the front of her, because her handle makes it look like she's got a smile on her face. So I recommend one anytime you've thought about one. They're fantastic, and I love it. I also have a Brava. I believe, no, not the Brava. Maybe it is a Brava. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe it is a Brava. I do know they have a Brava Jet, which is not the one I had. The Brava Jet's smaller, and it squirts water out, whereas mine is, I think mine is just the Brava. And basically what that is a Roomba brand, iRobot brand robot, but it's designed to mop. It takes Swiffer wet jet pads, or Swiffer pads, and it also came with like cloths that you could use, but with Swiffer pads fitting, I just buy Swiffer pads. Pop the Swiffer pad on it, I sweep the floor with it, and then I turn it off, tamed it off, and put the Swiffer wet on there and let it mop the floor. It does a great job. It gets a little confused sometimes because it doesn't know where it's gone sometimes, and it just starts going all crazy. It does typically get the entire floor. It just gets lost and it has to reset. But it keeps my hardwood floors mopped and dusted, which is fantastic. Again, I have 2 cats. They shed a little, and so it keeps it a lot cleaner. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, my tile floor, it doesn't get down in the grout by any means. So I do actually physically sweep and mop that still sometimes. But for a everyday clean, you can use the Roomba, and for like maybe every other day of the week, you can use the mop, and you have no problem with that at all. It fits under every bit of furniture that I've got, and it does a really, really good job overall. Battery life sucks, I will say that, but overall it does a really, really good job. But enough of me about that. Let's talk about the case of the missing Roomba. So I have her set, and there's sensors that come with the Roomba that you put on the floor. So if you don't want her to go into certain areas, or if you don't want them going into certain places, you can put that up and they won't go in there. So I have a sensor set that I don't want her coming into my office or into the bedroom, especially while I'm working, because she's loud. The Roomba does tend to get loud because it is a vacuum. And so she's running around the house, vacuuming the house for me. And I hear her beep, and she stops. And I hear her say error, which the Roombas typically will talk when they have an error. And it's a woman's voice that comes on. That's part of the reason why she's a she, because she has a woman's voice. So I just assume she's probably caught in maybe a towel or something. Maybe she's hung under the couch lip or something, because that happens sometimes. Because she tries to get under there, but she can't. She does like to knock things over. So if you have anything on the floor that's not heavy weighted, she will move it or push it around. But I thought she had just gotten wedged somewhere. So I heard her go error, move Roomba to another spot, something's caught under the wheel. Okay, that happens. If she accidentally hits a dryer sheet that you've dropped in the floor, or, maybe I have twist ties that I keep finding around the house, because I'll drop them and then the cats will play with them and I can't find them, and then the Roomba finds them. So I thought, okay, where could she be? So I looked in all her normal spots, under the cabinet, because she gets caught there sometimes, edges of the couch. I even went in my bedroom, even though I have her set not to go in there. She's not under the bed. She's not in the bathroom. I can't find her. Normally I can tell what room she's in because I can hear her. And you can kind of hear her going and coming, and kind of the distance and the sound. If she's on the tile floor in the kitchen, you can hear the thudding. If she's on the hardwood, it just sounds like wheels run a vacuum running on the floor. So I heard her, and she stopped, and she was close enough that I could hear her audibly. So I knew she wasn't in the bedroom. I don't know how she could have gotten in there, because again, sensor. So I don't know where she is. I went in the bathroom. I've checked under the laundry hamper. I've looked under all the cabinets, under the couches, under the tables. I cannot find her anywhere. I have lost the Roomba. So that's how my day's going. How's your day going? I hope it's good. If your day's going great, let me know in the comments down below that you're having a great day. If you're having a bad day, let me know in the comments down below that you're having a bad day. Because I would love to talk to you about it. Because everybody needs somebody to talk to sometimes. So I'm going to go back to the search for the missing Roomba and try to get this day over with so we can move on to tomorrow, which is Wednesday, which is hump day, which is also my Friday/Thursday, because I'm off work Thursday for Thanksgiving, and then Friday I'll be in the office for a little while, and then I'm off Saturday, Sunday again, because Saturday is Friendsgiving. So with that being said, let's get this day on so I can go find the Roomba. I'm currently on the hunt to find the Roomba. She was running, and I heard her stop and it say, "Please move to another room." I have went through every room in this house, even through these boxes. I cannot find her anywhere. How do you lose a Roomba? She can't fit under the couch, and she's not in any of the rooms. I'm so lost and confused right now. Oh, it's dark. I was trying to video and it's dark. So, I still have yet to find the Roomba. Just so you know, I have looked everywhere. She's nowhere to be found. I'm just going to assume alien abduction is what I'm going to go with. You like my table centerpiece? Ignore that box. It's got dishes in it that I don't use. When I cleaned out the cabinet the other day when the power went out. You can see my office back there though. Yep. Anyway, I'm going to get dinner started and go do some relaxing since I can't vacuum anymore. So, I will cut it short and I will see you guys on the other side. Till tomorrow.